All these new makes and models, along with the infrastructure bill, are just a few reasons why electric vehicles are gaining traction. 10/7's Katie LaSalle takes a look at what the new year could bring.
Our AAA automotive expert, Skyler McKinley, is here to talk electric vehicles. So, Skyler, what is the current state of play for EVs here in Colorado?
I think in Colorado, there's a perception these vehicles are environmentally friendly and we're an environmentally conscious state. That's why in our survey data, around 2/3 of Coloradans said, hey, I'd be interested in going electric for my next vehicle. Our state government has made it a priority to get around 900,000 electric vehicles on the road by 2030. That is an uphill battle. There are only about 50,000 currently in our consumer fleet. One big reason for the slow uptick is there just weren't a ton of electric vehicles available in the past few years. Major auto manufacturers maybe had one or two, but they certainly weren't going all in on electric. That is quickly changing. All told, there are 336 makes and models of EVs you can buy right now. That number is expected to grow to 571 by 2025 and by 643 by 2030. So more EVs coming to the roads very soon.
So let's talk more about that. How has availability changed and how will it change as we head into the new year?
2021 was a huge year for electric vehicles because they really started releasing cars that people wanted to buy. A good example is Ford Mustang's Mach-E. That is an electric version. It's Ford's first dedicated EV. It's an SUV. It's the class of vehicle that Coloradans increasingly buy. SUVs are very popular here. Also popular in Colorado. In fact, the #1 best-selling car in Colorado is the F-150. In 2022, Ford will be releasing its F-150 Lightning. It will be joined on the roads by other pickups, including the Rivian R1T truck. Chevy Silverado electric is debuting in a couple of weeks. Toyota's in the mix. So generally, expect to see larger electric vehicles on our roads soon. It's not all big vehicles. It's not all pricey vehicles. There are smaller, consumer-friendly options too. Hyundai's Kona EV is rolling off the line. That's the electric debut of its small crossover, and that's a cheaper price point. Kia also released a redesigned second-generation version of its e-Niro, and that's won Car of the Year awards for its traditional engine. Finally, 2021 also saw Volkswagen enter the mix with its VW ID.4. So cars of all classes now from all automakers are hitting Colorado's roads.
So with all these new EVs hitting the roads, what about charging? We'll probably need more charging stations with more electric vehicles.
That's an important question. We've surveyed Coloradans. 60% of them say that they're worried there aren't enough places to charge their car if they want electric. They also worry that EVs aren't suitable for road trips, and Coloradans love to road trip, whether it's across the country or into the high country. The range issue is legitimate. It's getting better as more people buy EVs. As of May 2021, there are more than 46,000 public charging stations in the US. That number will grow. Colorado has ambitious plans to install thousands across the state, including in partnership with Rivian at every single Colorado state park. Finally, and here's the important one, the bipartisan infrastructure bill that recently was signed into law has $7.5 billion dedicated to installing 500,000 charging stations across the country, including right here in Colorado. That will help. By the way, if you've got an EV or you want to see what infrastructure exists around you before you buy, we can help with the AAA mobile app at AAA.com/app.